So to create geometry, we'll right click on geometry cell. There are three options. First is creating a geometry in a space claim. Second, creating a geometry in a design modeler. And third, importing the geometry, which is created in third-party CAD software. So ANSYS supports this many CAD-party software file to read and some universal files also, like Parasolid, Step, IGS. We are going to make the geometry in a default space claim geometry modeler. Space claim came in 2016 in ANSYS. Before that, ANSYS was having a design modeler option of geometry creator. We'll click on a new space claim geometry. This is a GUI of a space claim, i.e. graphic user interface. So this is a menu bar, this is a structure outline tree, this is a property and option tree, below is a status bar, and this white is a graphics window. First, let's see which unit system is selected. To check it out, we'll go to the file, space claim options, and under units, the type is a metric and length is in millimeters. So that is what we want also. We'll keep the minor grid spacing as 1 mm only, and we'll say OK. Now I'll show you some of the mouse gestures which are used in ANSYS space claim. To pan, you can do control and middle mouse button and drag, so that is the pan option. To rotate, you click only middle mouse button and drag, so that's a rotate. Zoom out, scroll up. Zoom in, scroll down. Fit to the screen or bring back to the home position, press H or click here. We'll see now how to create a line. First, we'll select the sketch plane. To select a sketch plane, we'll click here, and I will select this XY plane, and then we'll look normal, so we are now in front plane. To create a line, I will go to Design, Sketch. We'll select this option, Line. I will come to the origin. Make sure that here you are having snapping to curve, center grid is selected. We'll move to the X direction. We'll press space bar to enter the dimension of 80 mm, which is of our first line. We'll press enter. We'll pan it and we'll type 90, enter, pan, and last line of 70, enter. So we have created 3 lines, 80, 90 and 70, representing the midline of our step bar. We'll press escape to come out of a line command, and then we'll press this to return to the 3D mode. Now we'll go to the home position. So as you can see in the structure outline tree, we have 3 under the curve folder 3 lines. Now we want to define a cross section, and we want to assign those cross section to these lines. We'll go to the prepare, under that profiles. Here we have 3 profiles in the problem: 30 mm diameter, 20 mm diameter and 10 mm diameter circular profiles. We'll click on the circle. As soon as we click on a circle, here the beam profile folder appears. Under that, there is a circle created. We'll edit that circle dimension. To edit that, we'll click on edit beam profile. A new folder will appear here, and the radius is 10 mm. We want a first radius of 15 mm. To change the dimension, we'll click on a ruler dimension here. We'll click on this blue underlined dimension and we'll type 15 and enter. So now 15 mm diameter circle is created. We'll close this profile. We'll repeat the same procedure for next. Click on a circle. A second profile will be created. Right click on that. Edit brim profile. This is a 10 mm only, so we don't want to change this. We'll close this. We'll again go to structure. Click on a circle. Circle 3 will be created. We'll right click it, edit beam profile, click on a ruler dimension and we'll edit this to the 5 mm. So we have created all 30, 20 and 10 mm diameter circular profile. Let me just rename this. This is 30 mm. This is 20 mm dia and this is 10 mm dia. That's a 5 radius. So we have created all the 3 profiles, cross sections. Now we want to assign this cross section to this lines. So let's check it out which is which one. First is of 30 mm, then 20 mm, then 10 mm. So we'll select this profile line and we'll under this we'll select 30 mm. So line has vanished and it has moved to the beams. Now we'll select the second line and we'll select 20 mm from profile. We'll select third line and we'll select 10 mm from profile. So all the 3 curves lines are converted to the beams of 30, 20 and 10 mm. As you know, we have represented this as a midline. To view the cross section, we'll go to the display and we'll switch this solid beams visualization. So now we can visualize this as a solid beam. One of the important steps which students miss in creating this beams is sharing the all 3 sections. If you don't share, then ANSYS will consider this as an individual section and you will get the error in the solution as a rigid body motion. To avoid that error, just keep in mind to go to the workbench and just click on this share. Now it will share at this and this, will say OK. So now all the nodes are shared here. So that's all. We have created a geometric profile and we'll go to the file and we'll exit the space claim. In the next video we'll see the assigning a material and meshing.